Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. That is good alertness. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And that interception was most necessary. Neymar. If they want to... He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's Neymar. Kajolu. And that has left him in a heap. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Odegaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Son Heung-min. There's the hit! They've scored! First blood drawn. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, can he get onto this? Botafogo couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, super fine. He's got away, and the shots! It's there! Oh, Rice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking,
Can he put it away? It's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they get themselves in front!
well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oyarzabal.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Haaland. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That is a great pick out. Well timed, excellent interception. Son Heung-min.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kajolu makes the interception. Shifted it to the flank.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Botafogo finding their passes. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Son Heung-min. Looking for options for movement. Oyarzabal. Oh, that is masterful defending. Paulinho, given the lift of his goal. Oyarzabal. Oh, good read. Lino. Haaland. And Kajolu. Lino. Neymar. And here's Neymar. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now it's Paulinho. That has been slung wide. Played into space out wide. Botafogo are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Well seen, saw that coming. That's a sweet ball, that. Rodrigo. Oh, it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Sério.
Botafogo do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Rodrigo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Son Heung-min. Robertson. And that's been won straight back. It's going to be another throw. Van Dijk sends it crossfield. Now it's Paulinho. He's found a way through.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Play towards the front line. And there is the
Tá bom,
half-time
2-1 dá
whistle.
pra virar.
Very competitive
Salve aí,
game
galera,
so far.
bem-vindo à
Goals for both
live.
sides. Neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Vamos pra cima deles.
Substituição.
Here we go again.
Botafogo don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in the second half. They can't hold back though. Oyarzabal really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And they can counter here. And it's Neymar. Musiala. Dembele. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. So much time and space here. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, what a mistake! And the shots!
Aí, papai, aí.
Back in business. That was a given. It always was.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Shifted it to the flank. No joy this time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rodrigo. Son Heung-min. Bernardo Silva. And he was alert to it. Somewhat off target. Oyarzabal. Now it's Kimmich. And that's aimed in. Climbs up big. It's a goal.
Mole, mole.
Into the lead once more. That is a fine goal. Really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met. It really was.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gets a good foot in there. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Really has the chance.
He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Haaland very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Haaland, he's hit!
I see.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And that's been intercepted. Driving on and making good progress.
Botafogo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Haaland. Dembele. Samuelino!
Tirou, rapaz. Dentro do gol, o cara tirou a bola, velho.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Rouba.
Well seen. Saw that coming. Time is running out
Pode.
here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take
Pode
risks in
perder
every
esse tipo de
situation.
lance.
Musiala. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Foi.
Dembele. Neymar.
Ah,
Botafogo need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Musiala. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's been cut out. Well played. And back to the keeper they go. Rudiger.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Moved on forwards. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And the referee brings it to a close. Botafogo can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Botafogo never really got into this game. I think conceding...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this
Vamos
game
lá pra
matters.
cima
The
deles,
scene
pra cima
overflows
deles.
with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here.
A lot of space here,
Pra
a real
cima
opportunity.
deles, pra cima deles.
Driving forward. Maradona. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that has left him in a heap. And here's the chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Zico with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Dembele.
Aí, papai.
Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Bora jogar sério, galera.
Botafogo break the deadlock.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Albert Ferrer. And it's been given away. He is through here. Now, can he find a finish?
Aí.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Botafogo take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, that's a key interception. Botafogo have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Paulinho. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Musiala. Koundé spots it and intercepts.
Eu tenho que parar com essa jogada, eu posso dominar.
Now Albert Ferrer. Albert Ferrer making good progress on the right-hand side. Neymar. Paulinho. Threads one in. Oh, good ball.
Que isso,
Quick to recover this.
Que burro, rapaz.
Very nicely done. Lino. For Musiala. Now Lino. Kajolu.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Gets his pass away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
And it's Neymar. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Maradona. Maradona charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so... he's given it away. Oh, it's Paulinho. He's shifting through the gears here.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. It's a sweet ball, that. He's onside. He's picked his way through. Chance! It's it! Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Gol marcado para o Corinthians. Camisa 21.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Botafogo come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And we're underway again. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Mbappe. Maradona.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Shifted it to the flank. Messi. That's been intercepted. The pass is intercepted. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Dembele. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he skips past his man. It's anyone's ball now. Hernandez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Achando que toda hora ele vem. Isso.
And he's intervened well there. And here's Maradona. He might be in here. Now it's Messi. And the shots! Musiala.
Público presente.
He's gone forward.
70.987
Rudiger does really well there. He is strong. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Good driving run. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive. And it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Could be danger here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That's Dembele. Well, the counter could be on here. Zico.
Devolve.
It's Bellingham. Messi. Messi has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Musiala. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
Corinthians showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is Zico!
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Zico just backs himself every time.
And Messi! So close to drawing level.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
That looks a decent ball. Albert Ferrer gets it back.
Doido, rapaz.
And it's Messi.
Olha.
Corinthians really might...
Não tomou o gol.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Maradona. Now it's Messi. That's tidy. De Bruyne. Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming. Koundé gets over and intercepts. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's been intercepted. Interesting ball. Paulinho. Ah, such a clever touch.
Botafogo certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Dembele. Climbs up.
Aí. Aí, papai.
Within sight of the finish line. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Camisa 11.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to...
And that's it. Botafogo
Bom,
can
3-1.
probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man.
O time do Corinthians está ruim até no videogame. Vai cair mesmo. Perdeu ontem, perdeu aqui.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. He's had a shot! And he's being shifted off it. Shot a goal!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Oh, good ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, that's fabulous.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Opts to play it back. He's looking wide.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh,
Já era, meu amigo.
Botafogo are in front. And that really is so impressive. I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Maradona. White. And here's Maradona. He's had it! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. There's the shots! A terrific save from the keeper.
Maradona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Fluminense with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Out to the left it goes. And it's Alaba. Looking to set free a runner. Fluminense given another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Passing nice and neat. Oh, no joy this time. Van Dijk. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Belling. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Musiala could move up a gear here. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele going face to face with his great rival. Kimmich. Mbappe. Neymar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Lino. For Musiala. Mbappe. Maradona. Can he finish? Lino. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. De Ligt. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's Dembele. This is Dembele.
Aí,
Oh, Botafogo!
aí o cometa rala e não perde
Once
não.
more. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful strike.
He has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Mbappe. Brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now he's off and running. Chance here to counter. Now that's well seen too. And it's Maradona. Laid out towards the right wing. Laid back in. Lino. Can he get it through? And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substituição em andamento.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good running, strong and purposeful. Dembele. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Musiala. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, great chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rodri. That's been intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Fluminense clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Stood up well to him there. Lino. Now it's Haaland. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And here's Dembele.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Musiala. Lino. And here's Neymar. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Neymar. Passes short and sharp. Oh, whistle's gone. Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Neymar! That was travelling.
71.649 espectadores.
Alaba. Aim forwards. Oh, it's Dembele. Bellingham. And it's Maradona. Oh, it's played into the area. Fluminense chance. It's bounced out. Musiala.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. Lino. Now it's Haaland. That has been cut short.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, super find. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Maradona. Well, they put it back in a hurry. Play towards the front line. Moved on forwards. And it's Maradona. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that's a booking. Always looks it. Neymar in with the challenge.
Botafogo clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Neymar. Over to the left. Kajolu. He'll try cutting inside here.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. Kajolu.
Okay.
To Musiala. Right, looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And here's the chance to counter.
Okay.
Neymar. For whom this game is of personal statistical significance. Decent progress
Jaraj,
down the
znaš
left.
sebi šta gre ta?
He's picked his way through.
Evo
I
će
think
i
it's
Rab,
time for them
Rab,
to
Rab,
concentrate on closing this one out.
He has found the way through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support.
Big chance. 1-1.
There's much frustration as
Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Teremos uma substituição.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Ganhar essa e mais uma. Dá pra subir. Vambora, vambora, vambora. Não deixa pra arrumar time na hora do jogo.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing.
Vambora pra cima deles.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. It's a good foot in there. David Villa. Swept in. Alessandro Costa Curta doesn't have what you call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
It's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's now on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland, and the counter is on. Aim forwards.
Ah, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Haaland. Back in possession and ready to go again. Botafogo are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. And he's being shifted off it. And they can counter here. Batistuta. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Musiala could move up a gear here.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Now it's Haaland. Aims beyond the defence. Paulinho. Casemiro promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Dijk. For Musiala.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's got a side of goal. Oh,
Yeah,
he just
you
needed a
saw
better
goal,
touch, and you could
yeah,
see his
handle
annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Mateus, interesting ball. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Messi. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Up for a header! In he goes again! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike!
Gol marcado pelo jogador.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Mateus looking for the run. And the ball is out of play.
Quem não faz, leva, já tem um ditado, né, galera?
Lino. Now it's Haaland. Gets his pass away. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit.
David Villa! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Driving on and making good progress. Let's cut it out.
Botafogo truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
É, agora fechou o caixão mesmo.
It again in double quick time.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Great hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
It's their second corner of the game. Botafogo can counter promptly here. Van Dijk cuts it out. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's searching through. Let's make sure that's not getting
O
through.
time tá perdido. Olha,
Nedved with a definite foul there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Fala, Tiniel. Beleza?
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's got a
Tá feio, o time parou de
Now it's a
jogar.
race for the ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos que levem todo o lixo até as lixeiras posicionadas ao lado dos portões de entrada. Agradecemos a colaboração.
So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and continue.
Tá passando do meio de campo.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Villa is offering a right smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Vieira is the guilty party there. David Villa. Good spot, he's seen the run. David Villa. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So their fourth corner of the game. Great lead! And now they can
Vamos
spring out of
botar
defence.
fogo mesmo. Sufoco.
That pass isn't the best. Lino. Kajiolu.
Ai,
Gone forward. Oh, sweet feet. Looking for options for movement. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Skims one in. Oh, that was vital. Haaland.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
rapaz, o que esse cara fez no time dele, velho?
Público presente na
Lino.
partida de hoje.
Botafogo are looking to break at pace.
72.306
Musiala.
espectadores.
Haaland. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Meu Deus do céu,
Oh, the
o cara
touch is
mexeu
just
no
too thick.
time.
Could really have done without that.
Well,
Não
I
conseguiu
think that
nem
might well put
jogar.
him off watching tonight's highlights.
E-
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Threads one in. And that is as far as they're going to go. Musiala. It's a really well measured ball. That's a sweet ball, that. Lino. And it's Neymar. Well, they could break here. He's a sharp little ball here. That's Dembele. Dembele's delivery. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Fiddles it through. Oh, he's played it in low. That's an excellent interception. Neymar. All played for Dembele. He's looking to set free a runner. Neymar. That is lovely.
Rapaz,
David Villa.
está
Nicely weighted
marcando
ball. Messi.
individual.
Drilled in low. And that should be the keeper's.
How many interceptions have we seen?
And Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Kajolu. And that's another good win of the ball. Messi! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Messi just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Musiala.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can...
Could be danger here. Now it's Totti, face to face with the keeper. Kajolu. Lino. And it's Totti. That's been intercepted. Musiala. Can he get it through? Paulinho. This will be one frantic ending. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Epa, toda hora os caras pausam o jogo, toda hora.
Botafogo give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And the number on the board is 3. That's very neat.
Toma.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Botafogo just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused that.
Ganhar uma e empatar uma.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. It looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Some really good ball movement. That's good running with the ball. And he nearly went all the way.
Well, he tried to go it alone and he wasn't too far away from pulling it off either. Everything was there apart from the finish.
Fiddles it through. Lino. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Musiala. Oh, that's a key interception. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Dembele. Haaland. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Dembele. That is good strength. It's
Aí toma, né, pai?
the breakthrough. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Botafogo draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
That has not gone well. Lino gets his pass away. And the ball's a good one here. He's beaten the offside trap. Kajolu. Lino. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking for the runner. Has a goal!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
The most accurate pass. He's got away. De Bruyne. And he's managed to get free. Oh, Red, nice interception. Rodri. He's a sharp little ball here. Botafogo are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And they can counter here. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Haaland. Messi. Aims beyond the defence. He is through here.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like
Decent hit. Sticks it away. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And that has left him in a heap. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Chance here to counter. Kajolu gets over and intercepts. That is a great pick out. Messi. Hit into the middle. Musiala. Lino. Well played for Dembele. It's Dembele. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Paulinho. Kajolu. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Was always going to be the keepers. Aim forwards. Rudiger. Kajolu. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lots of passing here, really.
Toma. Que isso, rapaz.
A terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Dos 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Lobbed in behind. Nicely intercepted. It's looking wide. Rodri with the slight tackle there. He's through here. And the finish. And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game
Deixa
which is
salve
right
aí
on
os
the
meus
edge.
parceiros
At
aí que
half-time,
assistindo
it's
a
1
live.
each.
Da partida de hoje estão disponíveis
So
nos
in they come
balcões
for the
ao
break
lado
with
dos
nothing to
portões.
separate them. The score 1-1.
Teremos uma substituição.
So once again, we're underway.
Botafogo playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Corinthians needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that is doing no harm at all.
Corinthians just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Lino. Now it's Haaland. The pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. Oh, played right into his path. Musiala. And it's Neymar. Lino. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Rodri. He has found a way through. Might be...
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Haaland.
Público
Somewhat off target.
Trying
To get out of a very sticky situation. Musiala. Corinthians appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Neymar. Paulinho. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lino. He's found a way past. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking to set free a runner. Well seen, saw that coming.
Toda hora o cara pausa o jogo.
Substituição em andamento.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Botafogo can counter promptly here. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. Here comes the corner. Botafogo have their second corner now.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Botafogo finding their passes. Musiala. And it's Neymar. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Musiala.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now he's off and running. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Musiala. He's tried one! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance!
Ih, manual, rapaz.
Well, both sides
Vai,
might have to settle for a
goleiro,
draw
manual,
here,
tá?
although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Lino. And Kajiolu. In the end, they found themselves 10 in, nowhere to go. And no, that was never going to make it. This interception, his positioning was spot on.
Minuto de acréscimo.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Can he get it through? Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a...
Bora ganhar essa pra subir de divisão, né?
Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Botafogo cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Kulusevski, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming. So what can they make of this? He's played him through. Neymar. It's Neymar! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, we've seen the hunger to win.